Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome back. Another edition of Maximize Monday. You're probably watching this on Tuesday since it's a holiday weekend. We delayed airing this one until the 5th of July, just because we want to make sure that we're getting as many eyes on the shows as we can here, and hoping that everyone enjoyed some much needed, much deserved time off, getting a break from obsessively checking your LinkedIn, scrolling, posting, and everything that you do during your busy days. So this week, as you can see, a new guest. We have Mayali Nelson joining us. Thank you so much for jumping on and being a part of the show today.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be here.
Perfect. Yep, we're glad to have you. So again, as you can see, Whitney is still off enjoying new motherhood. So she will be back probably in the coming weeks, letting that up to her. Because right now she's loving being a mom too much to think about anything else. So don't want to bog her down with any additional responsibilities at this point. So it's just me. I apologize for the time being, which is why I'm bringing on some great guests in the time being as well. So three things motivating me for this week, the week ahead. So this coming Thursday is actually going to be my daughter's third birthday. So past weekend we had the celebration, the party already. This week is just more so about my wife and I taking some time to celebrate in the 3 years we've had with her. She is absolutely a 3-year-old. We're starting to see a lot more independence, a lot more tumbles, a lot more defiance. So all good things that come with the growing up in the toddler stage. It's been a lot of fun. So that's the big thing motivating me this week, is just getting to celebrate her primarily. Second thing, as you know, I constantly talk about the TV shows and whatnot that I binge. On Friday, the season finale of The Boys will be airing. I'm very excited about that. I've really loved the direction they've gone with this season. So if you're not watching it, highly recommend. If you are watching it and you want to chat, my DMs are always open to talk about the shows that I binge. Feel free. And then the third thing, this coming weekend, we have a get together with my wife's side of the family. So looking forward to spending some time with them as well. A party that we are not hosting. So it's always good to be able to just attend parties and not have to worry about catering and cleaning up before and after, all of that good stuff. So this time we just get to go. In terms of what I'm working on this week, the two goals I have, as always, packing the schedule, interviews, intake calls. I want to make sure I am fully booked. It's never a dull moment in the life of a recruiter. So I just want to make sure that I'm staying on pace with that. So making sure I'm interviewing quality candidates, amazing candidates for the open positions that we have. The other goal for the week is more of a personal one than a professional one. So I've been hesitant and fighting it for so long. My wife finally talked me into getting one of those like motorized cars that you can get for your toddler. So I got to pick it, and I chose the most insane one I could find on the internet, which was a toy Lamborghini. So my goal is to put that together by Thursday so that we can like put the bow on it and everything when she gets up in the morning on Thursday. And then a win from the week before, I was able to get 3 offers out for open positions the previous week. So just want to build on that momentum as well and keep growing on that. So that's what I've had going on this week. Miley, what's your focus? What's motivating you? What are we after this week?
Absolutely. So a lot of my motivators are around my job search. If anybody knows who I am going on to my 9th month of my job search. I'm very thankful and just very hopeful for what's to come. So one of my biggest motivators this week is that I have spent a lot of time cultivating connections and really using LinkedIn as a resource. And I'm kind of excited to see the balls that I've set in motion kind of come through. So it's definitely motivating me to keep going and keep making sure that I'm making those connections and really making sure that I'm taking care of myself. Another one is that my family is going to be all in the same city for the first time in a very long time next week. So I'm very excited for that. And then my third motivator is that it is summertime, which means that everybody gets a little bit of a break. And for somebody who's been job searching for a long time, I need to remember to take those breaks. So now that more people are kind of going out and doing the summer travel, it's kind of motivating me to do the same as well.
Sure.
I guess my 2 goals are to continue to follow through. One of those things that has proved really helpful for me is to make sure that I'm, if I'm sending out outreach, I'm following up with them. If I'm having interviews, I'm also following up with them. And then I have another goal to continue making content on LinkedIn, engaging in posts, creating my own, and things like that. And then my biggest win from last week is actually kind of not a win, but a win all the same.
Yeah.
I had an interview that probably could have gone better, but instead of letting it shake my confidence, I just took it and I said, okay, this is what I'm going to be better at next time. These are all the things that I can improve. And it really kind of pushed me to be like, okay, I don't want to feel that way again. So what am I going to do to make sure that I don't? So that was my week.
Awesome. It's good that you can take that motivation from interviews. I remember when I was teaching, I had been subbing for about a year, and my first like real teacher interview, I just absolutely bombed it. But from there, I kind of knew like what to expect and how I could tweak it from there. And that led to opportunities then. So it's awesome that you're seeing that as well, in terms of even though the interview didn't go as planned, you can still gain something from it. So that's awesome to see. So, in terms of your job search, is there a specific field that you're hoping to get into, or fields? Have you narrowed it down in terms of this is the focus moving forward, and this is what I see myself doing in the years to come?
Absolutely. So, like I said, I've been job searching for a long time, and I'm honestly very thankful about it because it's given me a lot of time to reflect on what I want. And, we talk about how companies have non negotiables all the time, but I also have non negotiables. So, I can't be upset when things don't work out because it just meant that, our non negotiables didn't mesh together. But I have narrowed it down. I'm really excited because I've been having a lot of traction finding health tech companies that I'm really interested in.
Okay.
And I've always been interested in healthcare and kind of helping to revamp and re-engineer that process. And the place where I feel like I could add value is in project and program management because I've been leading projects for a long time. So I've really just kind of been pushing myself to make sure that those things happen.
Okay. So then before we close it out here for this episode, I'll throw one cliche interview question at you. And this is one that I try to ask in terms of any interview that I ask. So as you're going through the motion, looking for a new employer, new opportunity, what would be your expectations of anyone that's going to hire you, not just in terms of first 3 months on the job, the support they can provide, but what can you expect from them as a company?
That's a great question. I have a lot of expectations for a company, as I'm sure they have a lot of expectations from me. One of the things that's really important to me right now is I'm looking to build my career. I want to get somewhere that I can stay for the next 5 years and really have something that I can count on where I've grown and developed, not only in my professional life, but also in my personal life. I've created skills that I'll take with me into my next role and things like that. And I'm really interested in a company that can foster that as well as encourages that kind of creativity in building your career.
Okay, awesome. Well, Miley, we appreciate you jumping on and kind of going through your search with us. Hiring managers, recruiters, if you're watching this and you have opportunities within project management you'd like to discuss with Miley, hit that connect button, send those messages. Let's get connected. But thank you, everyone, for watching. Miley, best of luck in your search. I'll continue to keep in touch with you and see how it's going. But we appreciate everyone tuning in. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. I appreciate this forum. It's fantastic to be here.
Absolutely.